Insecurities, people. Insecurities. Going into a relationship with insecurities. When you go into a relationship, you should go into a relationship with an open mind, with the willingness to go as far and as broad as you guys take each other. Excuse me. But when you go into a relationship with a weight on your shoulder, when you go into a relationship with a preconceived thought as to how that person might treat you, it's not fair to the other person. It's not fair to the other person because mentally you're telling yourself, I'm going in with an open mind. I'm trying to go in with an open mind. I'm not going to treat this as if that was my past. I'm going to do this, and that. Sometimes you don't even think that. You're just like, I'm just going to go for it. But when you don't deal with your insecurities head on, it's a problem later. Because, you start assuming a person is doing something so much so that when you first met, that person didn't see that. When you guys first started talking to each other, like we like to call it in our generation, they didn't see that. They didn't see the insecure side of you until they started. You're like, well, I actually like this person. I think I want to build with this person or deal with this person. I didn't see that. But once they start, trying to move forward as a couple, you start seeing all these insecurities. And it's not fair to the other person because if the other person is genuine, is who they say they are, and truly cares about your feelings and all that stuff. Excuse me, sorry, a little parched. If that person truly cares about you and you're treating them in a way in which is not very trustworthy, it kind of puts a weight on them. It puts stress on them. It's like, I'm not doing nothing. Why are you treating me like I'm doing something? And it's not fair to that person because those are your insecurities. We can work on it together, but you cannot treat me as if I did that to you. And by you treating that person as if they did that to you or they will do that to you, you're speaking it in the air and they might do it to you. It's like, I'm always getting my heart broken by this person. Someone always cheating on me. Why is someone always cheating on me? Because that whole insecurity thing starts to turn into nagging. No one likes a nagger. It starts to turn into, well, she don't trust me, so might as well do it. Well, she thinks I'm doing it, but I'm not. Might as well have. No, it's serious. But it's not fair to, that person you're dating. And yes, you have insecurities. You should go into a relationship with prior knowledge. You should go into the relationship not with your insecurities in front, but with your insecurities tagging along in a trailer. That when you start seeing key signs of what this person did to you, you can refer back to that trailer that's behind you, your past. You can refer back to it and it's like, well, this is what used to happen. This is what started happening when this person did that to me. That's my oven going off. This is what happened when this person did this to me. When I started getting cheated on in my last relationship, this is what happened. And you use that as a sign. You use that as, a helper as to how to deal with it and how to handle it head on. And when you use it as something that's a reference, rather than using it as the filter between you and your insecurities is your filter, and the relationship is what you see. So it's kind of like the camera. You have the camera that records, you have the lens that it records through, and then you have me. The camera is you, the lens is your insecurities. I am what you see. And when you have that filter there in the beginning, there's no progressive state. There's no sense of, let's go in the clouds. There's no sense of moving forward. But if you take that filter and put it behind you, behind the camera, you're using it as, well, this, if I put that filter here, like, you doing this. But if I put it behind me, it's kind of like, well, I can use this whenever I need to. And when you start, I'm just gonna end the video here and start another one.